UEFA has officially issued a disciplinary ruling involving Hansi Flick, the current head coach of FC Barcelona, confirming that he will serve a one-match suspension for his conduct during the UEFA Champions League semi-final against Inter Milan in the previous season. The decision comes after UEFA determined that the German tactician had breached its regulatory code, specifically citing a violation of Article 11(1) of the disciplinary regulations, which pertains to maintaining the general principles of proper conduct. Additionally, Flick was also found guilty under Article 11(2)(b), which relates to upholding the basic standards of decency and appropriate behavior expected within UEFA competitions. In the same ruling, Flick's assistant, Marcus Sorg, was also handed a matching punishment. This includes not only a suspension from the next Champions League match but also a monetary fine, making both coaching figures ineligible to take their places on the bench during Barcelona's upcoming European fixture. Although the disciplinary sanctions have been formally communicated, UEFA has yet to release a clear and detailed explanation as to what specific actions or behavior led to the conclusion that Flick and Sorg violated the aforementioned articles. This lack of clarity has raised questions within the Barcelona camp, leading the club to take formal steps by requesting UEFA to provide an official statement outlining the exact reasons for the punishments handed to the two coaches. Barcelona is seeking transparency on the matter, as the club leadership does not wish to make a premature judgment without first understanding the basis of UEFA's decision. Their goal is to gather all the relevant information before deciding whether it would be appropriate to lodge an appeal or simply accept the ruling and move on. Reports from the Spanish media outlet RAC1 have indicated that Barcelona is carefully monitoring the situation and will only consider initiating any legal or procedural response once UEFA has provided a comprehensive justification for the sanctions. The match in question, which took place at the iconic San Siro stadium and ended in Barcelona's elimination from the tournament, was already controversial due to several refereeing decisions that sparked strong reactions among players, coaching staff, and fans. While Hansi Flick was not formally sent off during the course of the match, his growing frustration was evident, especially toward the closing stages of the game. At one point, he was seen physically hitting the team bench in a moment of visible anger and emotional outburst, which may have contributed to the charges of misconduct brought against him. Following the match, Flick openly criticized the officiating, particularly expressing dissatisfaction with the performance of referee Szymon Marciniak, whom he felt had made decisions that worked against his team. As part of the disciplinary measures, UEFA has imposed a financial penalty on Flick amounting to €20,000, citing his unsporting behavior. Furthermore, FC Barcelona as an institution has not escaped UEFA's scrutiny either. The club has been subjected to 2 additional fines related to the behavior of their supporters during the same semi-final encounter. The first fine of €5,250 was levied due to objects being thrown from the stands onto the pitch, while the second penalty, amounting to €2,500, was imposed for the lighting of flares within the stadium by some sections of the fanbase. These combined infractions have painted a picture of a highly charged and emotionally intense match that has now led to consequences for both individuals and the club as a whole. With these developments unfolding, attention now turns to UEFA and how it responds to Barcelona's formal request for clarification. The club's next steps hinge entirely on whether the reasons provided by UEFA are viewed as justified and substantial. Should the explanation prove convincing and grounded in clear evidence, it is expected that Barcelona may opt to accept the sanctions without escalating the matter further. However, if the club feels that the reasoning lacks merit or transparency, an appeal may be filed in defense of their coaching staff. As things stand, the outcome of this issue now depends on UEFA's willingness to offer full transparency and detailed insights into the rationale behind its disciplinary decisions.